Welcome back to Calling Some Christ. Jake's here with me again,
I'm back.
and we're excited for this episode because
Yeah,
we've been like on point with these things.
we have been.
Like just really in sync with it and just different
Same
things
brain waves.
bringing us together on it. It's really crazy how God works in mysterious
Oh, yeah.
ways.
It's been pretty cool.
Yeah. Crazy amount of technical difficulties. So apologies if we're like, we'll be good.
We'll be all right. We'll be all right.
Yeah, we're good.
We'll
We're
be
good.
good. It'll be fine. It'll be
Just
fine.
stop. Okay.
Don't even worry about it.
All right. So we're going to get into the next calling from Christ because it's been a while since I've done one of those. So thank you for doing one with me.
Oh, I'm excited.
And yeah, let's get into it.
Let's do it.
All right. So the last one I talked about was Joshua. And I really liked that story. But they kind of leave off where it's just like nobody is after him. There's nobody to like take the, I don't know, like no handing over of the.
There's no like no one to take lead. It's like
yeah.
he went after him. It's just kind of like, huh? That's it.
So then we come on, and I might be saying this wrong. Othneil.
That's Othneil or Othneil?
Othneil.
I'm not sure. Othneil, Othneil.
Somebody will know.
Not
sure.
oatmeal for sure.
Not oatmeal.
Not oatmeal. Othneil or Othneil.
But his story intrigued me because he's like a brilliant warrior.
Right.
Very strategic. And I find that interesting. Like I've always been super into like war movies and just different kinds of like, I don't know.
He's kind of like the little guy too, you know, like he's nothing. He's not like a king. He's not like some kind of crazy, you know, like preacher that has a immense amount of power or anything like that. He's just a guy.
Yeah, but a good guy.
Right.
Because apparently he's very like a just, fair type of man. But the story goes, the first I don't know, the first time we hear about him is kind of in Joshua a little bit, you said, right?
Yep, it was in Joshua. Yep.
But then we come into Judges where he's kind of fighting for Caleb's daughter's hand. And it's also like they're being oppressed and all these things, and they've you know,
it wasn't just to get married, but that was part of it. It was definitely part of it.
Yeah, so that happens. He goes to war, right? And is this against the Mesopotamian? Is that what we found?
He went. I think what we found was that he won the city of Debir, or if I'm not saying that right.
Yeah.
That was in order to get the hand, to get the hand in marriage. And then
he was just happy for a while.
He had like a period of time where he was living his life until he started seeing how people's faith was changing.
Yeah.
And he didn't
falling away from God.
They were falling away from God. They were worshiping false idols, false gods.
Yes.
And so, with that being said, he had a calling.
Yeah.
In the midst of it.
Yeah. The Holy Spirit reached out to him and was like, hey, we need you.
Yeah.
Oh, and
as he often does.
Yep. And, you know, you can't say no. So
and the people were praying. So people were praying. That's the reason they got answered, because when they started turning in their wicked ways.
Yeah, Judges 3.
It was the king. What did we say the king's name was? Kind of a crazy name. Oh my gosh,
you can pronounce it. Go right ahead.
Kushan. King Kushan. Rishathim.
Something.
He ruled for 8 years as like a punishment from God to the people because of them turning in their wicked ways. Yeah. And then Joshua had seen the change, or sorry, not Joshua. Othneil.
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal. I keep messing up. Othneil was like seeing this wicked stuff happening, but there were still people praying, and he was an answered prayer, essentially, is what his calling ended up being.
Yeah. And he was like one of those warriors who was, like very strategic and wise, but also like so courageous. I guess that's what happens when you have total faith in God.
Well, yeah, because they were like outnumbered, and not only they were outgunned. Yeah, and he was strictly fighting with faith of God. Like he didn't have a ginormous army behind him, and like they also had a lot more people. They could kind of maneuver a little different. So it's kind of crazy that he was like, no, I have to do this. This is what God's calling me to do, and I'm going to do it. And yeah, to imagine one guy out there just by the faith of God fighting against a crazy army.
Yeah.
And that's just a crazy picture to paint in your head, man.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be nuts to think about.
Oh, my gosh, wouldn't it?
But then to win, to come out victorious, though.
Right, yeah.
And you knew you were.
Yeah.
God already had your back there. Faith
right.
was, you already had faith. That's a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm. What I find interesting, though, is after all that, and it's back to like, okay, we're no longer oppressed. Okay. But he remembered the first time how they went back to their wicked ways. And he's like, we're not doing this. He was like telling people, you need to teach your children the laws of God. Mm-hmm. And he was like, we're not built. Nope. No false idols, no idol worshiping. Get that altar out of here. Like he wasn't allowing things.
For 40 straight years of like peace. And faith for the Israelites, like it was actual faith.
Yeah. Yeah. We were just talking about how it's always like an up and down. Like if you read the Bible, it's always like,
it's like doing great.
God has to send somebody to give them hope of God and to save people from their wickedness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome to think like, when you actually start thinking about the callings in the Bible, there are so many of them, really. Like it's basically all the Bible's full of is people getting called by God and then testimonies of people witnessing it.
Yeah.
And I think that that's so awesome when you boil it down. You find so many different people like this one we were talking about earlier. I wasn't like, I didn't remember the story that much. I read through Judges, but I didn't even think or remember about this until you brought it up. And then I go back and I'm like, I did read this. Othneil, I remember him. Othneil.
Yeah.
Othneil. It's an awesome story, and how he becomes the first judge of Israel, I think, is awesome.
Yeah.
And he's, like you said earlier, he's just, and he's like a fair judge.
Yeah.
And he was a holy man.
Yeah. So people just brought their worries and different things that were happening to him, and he would kind of just decide this is what we should do in this situation, and then judges were born, and then all this other stuff. All these other people. There's like what 13, 14?
13, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't remember. But yeah, I mean, it's like he was the first judge, and then like you kind of like if you try to relate it to today, it's like he was sent, prophesied. They don't even really specify in the Bible how God talked to him. They just said God reached his hand down on him, apparently. So they don't give you much background on if he saw it in a dream, if it was just something that he felt in his heart. It doesn't say that. But what I get from it is it like reminds me of how to day-to-day life for a Christian, you're battling with, the good and bad choices. You're battling your sin. And sometimes you get kind of covered into your sin. You get buried by it, and you need to get pulled back out again. And it's like what happened when Othneil was prophesized or whatever happened for him to have God and, to know in his heart that God is sending me to do this. He helped drag the Israelites back out of that wicked way of thinking. And they had 40 straight years of just like what they should be doing. Yeah. Praising God.
Right.
I thought that was awesome.
I don't know. I thought it was a really cool story. It's a short story, but
it is short.
It's cool to touch on because, like I said, it's very interesting to me just to always hear about. Some people get called and they fight it, right? And then there's some who are like automatic, like, "Yep, got you.
Oh yeah,
I'm all in. Let's go."
Yeah. Well,
and they've already like been seeing it too. Like, man, it's weird. Some things are going on. I don't know. And then God speaks to him, and he's like,
grabs you,
or
It's like he just grabs you, he brings you in, and it's like, this is like, I heard a guy talking, and he said something about the magic glasses. Once you put the magic glasses on, you can never take them off, and you can't force anyone else to wear them.
Interesting.
And that was, and I don't know if he was even speaking about like religion or faith. That was just like a quote I heard, and I was like, that's
definitely can apply it though.
Yeah, you can apply it to that for sure.
And something I read was interesting. It said how to keep the faith burning in hearts that never need to fight for survival. How to keep the faith burning in hearts of the people that never needed to fight for survival.
And that's a heavy one.
That's kind of like this situation. Oh, yeah. That's probably how he felt afterwards. Like, how do I keep these people from falling back into their old ways?
Right.
And then that's when he's like, okay, I have to make sure they're teaching their children.
Yeah, like right. You teach the next generation coming up. and then that's just it follows after that.
And you can't allow this kind of stuff in your community. No, you can't allow this kind of sin to just work its idolatry, all the stuff to work its way into your community, because it corrupts and spreads.
Oh yeah, it
and
does.
People get like, well, it's not that bad, and then before you know it, it's really bad.
You get comfortable. You get comfortable in your sin, right? So you just it's like a big fluffy chair you're sitting in, and you're just comfy in it until you go through some hard stuff, and then it's like sometimes that's what the trials are about, right? I mean, you go through hard things so you can learn the lesson God was trying to teach you.
Yeah.
And it's like cliche, but it's like if you pray for patience, He's going to put you in situations where you have to be patient.
Right.
And it's things like that. It's really, really awesome.
Did you have something else to say about that?
No. Jump into. No, we can. What do we want to talk about? What do you want to go to next?
Well, I was thinking about how, just the conflicts that he had to deal with and stuff, and then we were talking about
war.
Yeah.
The war he had to deal with. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But he had to deal with conflicts and wars and all the things with God and people. Like he dealt with so much conflict. It is crazy.
Yeah, but there was a miracle that Jesus performed that we were talking about too. So I just want to talk about that really quick.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And that was is it Malchus?
Who's
the servant?
It was one of
to the high priest.
Servants of the high priest, and it was Malchus. And Peter, Simon Peter. Cut off his ear, and that was like Jesus's last physical miracle he performed, was like fixing his severed ear. And it was like in that moment he was arrested already, and he knew what was coming, and he still showed mercy to his enemies, which he preached about that all the time. And so like that was beautiful to me, because I actually didn't know that was the last one he performed. And like I always, and this is like one of the last big ones, but when he brings Lazarus back, obviously that's big one. But like thinking like even down to the last like little bit of time he had, he was still willing to heal the people that were condemning him. I mean, that is such a way to live that I wish more people could try to live like that, man. It's insane.
And you can also think of it as Peter doing that to him is like capital punishment. He would have gotten in so much trouble, but how is he supposed to go? He cut off my ear. Well, your ear is clearly there. He saved him as well. He saved them both.
I didn't think about that. He did like a double entendre. Yeah. He was like,
I got you and you.
You and you, buddy. Here's your ear back, and Peter, you won't get arrested right away. Right. I didn't think about that.
Right.
It's incredible.
Yeah. But then what I think about too is like, what happened to him? See, like, did he witness? Did he witness what happened to Jesus after? Did he change his mind about Jesus? Like, it doesn't mention him really anymore. So it's kind of like
it's such a mystery.
Had to have been there, right, or seen it. I don't know.
If my ear got cut off, and the guy that I was arresting touching my head, and my ear just like was back and it was healed.
No pain. Nothing.
Like what would you do? Imagine being in that situation, because you're obviously a Roman guard or whatever, whomever is taking him at this point, or not the Roman guard, but the servant. Like, just imagine how you would feel after that. Like, that guy, he did just heal me. He really did perform a miracle just then. Like, but even if your heart changes, are you going to change and have everybody condemn you then too? Because now you're claiming that this, but how many people saw it? You know what I mean?
Silent after that.
Right.
Like, but you had to, even if you decided to stay silent, you had to have then been curious and watching everything.
There had to have been questions. Yeah. Right. And then you already, like Nicodemus, he like knew.
Curious from the get-go.
Yeah, he was curious from the beginning, talking to John the Baptist. Like, so he was curious from the get-go. And I always thought that that was wild, because I could be wrong here, but didn't he stay till Jesus was dead on the cross? Wasn't
Nicodemus?
Yeah. Didn't he help?
That's a good
I'm going to have to look into that, because I thought,
you
might know. I thought that he even helped like get him down. I could be wrong there. Like helped or got him the cloth, or I read something, I thought, and I wasn't from the Bible. But I could have swore he was there when he was crucified, and I don't know in what context.
I don't know how he wouldn't have been, I guess, because they're so interested in him.
Yeah. Well, and I
wanting
mean,
to know everything and hear everything. And yeah, I don't know who wouldn't be interested, whether you believed him or not. Know. It's a curious.
It is.
Curious thing. So.
It's insane. I mean, yeah, when you start hearing stories like that, you're going to naturally just be curious.
Yeah.
I would think.
Really?
Not like that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Or sorry. Unalive that guy.
It's not like legacy media. It's like this guy, that woman, all these people have seen it and said it. So it's like, how do you deny?
Right.
Like, what?
When you have that many testaments of people that are like, no, this is a thing, it definitely happened. And you're just like, nah.
Right.
Get out of here with that.
Yeah. I'm glad we talked about that. It wasn't really on the topic of Othneil, but it was a cool one. And we should talk about more of those miracles.
We should talk about more
snippets of that.
I think it'd be fun to sprinkle that in. Because there really is so many.
Yes. Do you have anything else you want to say on that?
No, I think I'm good. I think I'm solid.
All right. So you go read John 18:10 is what I got written down here. That's the specific part.
Let's see. There's John 18:10, Joshua 15:17, and Judges 3:9 are good ones to read.
Or just read the whole Bible.
Luke, John, read them all. They're all. I mean, it's all great. Good. It's all really good.
Yeah. All right. I think we're out of here.
I think that's all we had. Quick prayer. Let's do it.
All right. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us together. Thank you for those who are watching. Thank you for giving us bold people that will speak about you and spread your word and your love to everyone that can hear it and will hear it. Lord, I ask that you continue to plant seeds and to help us grow and learn more about you every single day. And we are blessed to have everything that you've given us.
Absolutely, Father. You are the creator of the universe. Everything we do is in your name and for your sake. I pray that you can help anyone that's watching that might be struggling. I pray you can enter their hearts, visit them in dreams, pull them from the wickedness that they might have fallen into. Lord, I'm thankful. I always am for everything you've given me. And I just pray you can watch over all of us and keep us safe, happy, and healthy, Lord, in your name.
Amen. All right.
Nice.
That's fun.
That was a good one.
Quick.
That was a quick one. That was a short one. But it's
probably enjoyable.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Good. There's some.
You can decide that for
There's
yourself.
some funnies in there. That's up to them. They like it. They don't like it. Oh.
Gosh.
Oh, I'm such a.
Take your mic off and get out of here.
I'm such a.
Run.
Now I feel like a jerk.
Boop. Like and subscribe. See you next time. No.
Like and subscribe.
See you next time.
Like and subscribe.